up, guys? And oh my god, Laura, what happened to your hair? I may have cut it. Yeah, I changed my hair after like for freaking 50 billion years of having the same hairstyle. But anyway, that's not the point of this video. Welcome to my official second Q&A. I did one when I had like 500 subscribers or something, and it was a pretty good success. And this one is even crazier because I've gotten double the questions, and I have to admit, the questions you guys posted this time are really good questions. Let's go ahead and get started. Oh my god, that's a lot of questions. I was expecting a little less, but whoa. Gabriel the Builder XL asks, what is your favorite GTA radio station? Well, Gabriel, I think right now it is definitely Radio Mirror Park because I'm in love with it. I have all of the songs in my iPod, and yeah, but from the older GTAs, I would say it is either Flashback FM or Emotion, because those were the 80s radio stations, or yeah, basically like all these songs, and I really like them. I mean, those are actually one of the popular ones, so yep. Alright, Caesar Monger asks, since when do you play GTA and why are you so pretty? Well, I don't know why I'm so pretty, but thank you, I'll take it as a compliment. Since when do I play Grand Theft Auto? Well, I knew of Grand Theft Auto since I was very little because I had a stepbrother who used to play GTA Vice City when I was like maybe 8 or something, and I always wanted to play, but I was never allowed to, of course. But my first, I started definitely playing Grand Theft Auto when I was 11 years old. That's when I got my first GTA. Noel Ajayamang, some of you have the craziest names I've ever seen, so excuse me if I mispronounce them. But he asks, go to Grand Theft Auto 5 military base and fly a jet. I've already done that, actually. Freaking White Boy asks, where are you from? I'm originally from Boston. However, I currently live in a secret island that I might say later. Jedi2426, nice name. I like Jedis. Says, or asks, alright, you seem very nice. I'm a new viewer, but I look forward to watching your videos. My question is, what is your PSN? It would be cool to play with you, if not, cool, alright. So I've already said my, by the way, welcome, Jedi2426 to my channel. You are awesome for finding me, and I'm glad that you like my content. My PSN is GTA Addict 211. You can see it right here. If you want to add me on PSN, just search for me and I'll add you. I can now add up to 2,000 people, so let's hope that I can add every single one of my bosses before that limit is reached. Anyway, Alfie Allen asks, have you played Grand Theft Auto San Andreas Mobile? No, I haven't. Unfortunately, I'm just not a big fan of the mobile games, but I'll definitely get to it one day. I don't know, but I'm sure it's great. I'm sure the graphics are really good because, trust me, iOS 7 graphics are sexy. He also asked, why are you so pretty and what are you getting for Christmas, and are you getting PS4 Xbox One? Again, I don't know why am I so pretty, but thank you, I take it as a compliment once again. And what am I getting for Christmas? Well, I asked for Assassin's Creed 1. I know, everybody says the game is boring, but I don't know, I'm interested in the series, so I asked for that, and that's pretty much it. Am I getting a PS4 Xbox One? Well, I'm not getting an Xbox One ever because I'm just not interested in it. But I am getting a PS4 once it drops at least $100 in price because the price is a little bit, you know, it's kind of pricey. And I know it's a great console, but I don't got money right now. Alfie Allen also asks, could you please do another MP event? Because I was, oh, right, dude, that was not an MP event. That was just me hanging out in GTA Online. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, I have been playing a lot of GTA Online lately, and I've been inviting a lot of my subscribers in, but No like major MP event stuff. It's just me hanging out with you guys. But an MP event will come in January. I changed it to January because I'm not gonna be home for the rest of December this Friday, so won't have my PS3. My beautiful PS3 is like right here. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. But definitely forward for an MP event. I've been playing loads of GTA Online, and I became a billionaire yesterday because I ran into a hacker, and it's crazy. Navaris K. Braun asks, what ending did you pick in GTA 5? Who's your favorite Rockstar game protagonist? Do you think Max Payne 3 stays true to the last 2 games? Do you think Rockstar games should remain male-centered, or would they do well introducing a female lead? Amazing question, Navaris. Oh my gosh. That is great. What ending did you pick in GTA 5? Spoiler alert, I picked the, I think it was C ending, where you don't choose to pick any of, kill any of the protagonists. That's the ending I picked, but maybe when I replay it, I might pick the other ones because I want to know what happens. Who's your favorite Rockstar game protagonist? Michael. I really loved him because he is so, I guess you could say, he's so simple, and he's like very serious and calm and assertive, but like when you mess with him, he becomes this crazy psycho, and like it's just great. And I love his life background. He's just an amazing character all around. I know a lot of you may not agree with me because, well, a lot of your favorites is mostly Trevor, and I haven't seen too many people favorite Franklin. I don't know why. But they're all great. Who's your favorite Rockstar game protagonist? Wow, I have to think about that one because, well, I know a lot of people would say John Marston, but I have never played Red Dead Redemption, so I cannot say that one. Why don't we go ahead and take out the Grand Theft Auto series out of this question, because he says Rockstar game protagonist. And I did get a lot of people asking me what's my favorite GTA protagonist, so taking out Grand Theft Auto, my favorite Rockstar protagonist is Max Payne. I definitely have to say him because, first off, he has the most amazing voice a man could ever ask for, and yeah, that is like pretty amazing voice acting, and just the character all around is an amazing character, and just the idea of Max Payne is probably one of the best ideas Rockstar has ever come up with. And they picked a great voice actor, I must admit. I forget the name of the guy. He was in Rescue Me, I did see him. He played the dead brother or something. Do you think Max Payne 3 stays true to the last 2 games? I'm sorry to say this, but I don't understand this question. I guess you could say... Alright. Javaris, ask me that question again in the comment section of this video, but be a little more specific because I don't understand this question. I will answer it in text, okay? He also asked, do you think Rockstar games should remain male-centered, or would they do well introducing a female lead? Amazing question. This is probably one of my favorite questions out of this Q&A. I think Rockstar would definitely, or should definitely try having a female lead because, you know, female lead is not the worst idea. I have a lot of games with a female lead. Beyond, Mirror's Edge, like, Heavy Rain. Oh my god. Like, and those are amazing games, and they have a female lead. They have an amazing female lead, so I think Rockstar should give it a try. Maybe not with Grand Theft Auto yet, but with another game. I think it would definitely work because a female lead is always great. Most female leads are always Lara Croft, Mirror's Edge, Faith, and I forget the name of the girl Beyond. I don't even know. But oh, and The Last of Us, Ellie, she was like a co-protagonist, but she was definitely a huge lead, and probably, I think it's the favorite character as far as all the reviews I've seen. So female lead has actually been growing and becoming better and better, so Rockstar should give it a try sooner or later. But great question. Replays asks, how old are you? What was your first Grand Theft Auto game you had, and have you ever been bullied, and how did you deal with it? Great question, Replays. I'm 15 years old, still, but less than a year till I get my license. Wow! What was your first GTA game you had? It was Liberty City Stories for PSP. That was my first Grand Theft Auto, and it has a lot of memories, I must admit. And have you ever been bullied, and how did you deal with it? I was bullied, actually. I'm gonna put a time here if you want to skip this answer, because I'm going to talk a little bit about it. So, I was bullied in elementary school because I was a tomboy. Now, I know when I say I was a tomboy, you're probably gonna think, oh, Lara, that's normal. There's a lot of girls that are tomboys that like to play with Legos or something. No, I was the real deal. I was one of the tomboys who dressed up like a boy. Like, I wore basketball pants, I wore like video game t-shirts, like big boy video game, not girl ones that would end up here. And I was never accepted. Now, I was bullied because people wanted me to be somebody who I wasn't. I was a tomboy to the point where my parents' friends thought that I was confused, you know, and I was really hard because I wanted to change. I wanted to change physically, my clothing and stuff, but I couldn't do it because people, you know, they judged me so much that it was really hard. And also, not even that, I'm also very white, and most people where I live are like brown or Indian brown because I live in an island. So I got called Michael Jackson. I got called White Crayon. I got told that the sun was free and that I had to go to the beach. I was called a man. I was even called transgender once. It was like, that was the worst thing somebody could ever tell me. And not that I have a problem with transgender people, but you know, they were calling me something that I was not. And so it was really hard. Elementary school was really hard for me. And so dealing with it was hard because the school that I was, that's where I got bullied. I was 10 years in that school. I got bullied for 10 years in that school. So when I finally left, I went to a different school. I decided, you know what, this is my time to change. Now the good thing about the school that I transferred to is that they had uniforms. I didn't have to wear casual clothes, which was a good way of hiding who, well, I was physically. So basically what I did was just, it was really hard. I started to, well, try and get girlier. Because I wanted to, not because I wanted to please other people. I really wanted to become girlier. Now, what I mean by girlier, I mean as of physically and clothing. Personally, I have never changed. I am still the same tomboy I am. My room is covered in video game posters. My desk, my everything is all black. I don't have anything pink. I never played with Barbies or Bratz or whatever. I still have my Legos and my Star Wars in my closet. I don't play with them, but I have a full collection, you know? And, you know, I'm still the same girl I've been the past 15 years. In my heart. But physically, I'm now girlier. Yes, I wear makeup. Well, right now I don't have much jewelry on because I'm home. I wear berets. I wear cute sweaters, but you know, if you're having a lot of trouble in school, I definitely suggest that, you know, it's hard, but try and avoid what other people say, because if you hear them out more, your self-confidence is gonna go down the road, and that's what happened to me. I listened to every single thing they said, and that's what caused me to be very shy and really, like, held back. I had no guts to talk to anybody. I thought that the way I talked to people was ridiculous. I thought I was a nerd. I thought I was not gonna fit in. But with time, I eventually adapted to a different kind of lifestyle, which is, well, a social one. And so I started making friends, and, you know, the only people that I share my past with are either really close friends or old friends, but I don't share my past with every single person I meet. I'm just I guess you could say a more positive person now. I'm more open. The people who bullied me know what they did, and they are sorry, which is very nice. I guess you could say it's more an elementary school thing because, once you grow up, people change, alright? People become more respectful. Well, that always depends where they come from. If they come from, like, a nice family. If they come from this really rich and snotty rat family, they're gonna be assholes all their life. But if they come from a nice, loving family, they're eventually gonna change, and this bully thing is just a thing of their childhood, and that's what happened to me. All the people that bullied me now respect me, and even though I looked ridiculous when I was a little kid, they actually like that I was a tomboy because I'm different, and that's what I learned. That's actually one of the coolest things that came out of this. People know who I really am. They don't consider me this fake Tumblr girl or anything. I am who I am. I am me. I'm not this person who pretends to be somebody else. And yeah. Anyway, that is about it for my past. Let's get back to it. Just saying, if you are being bullied or harassed and you're being called names, or you're even getting punched or, beaten up, luckily I never got beaten up. If I got beaten up, my life would be totally different, because that is really hard. I can't even imagine how hard it is to go through it. But if you are being that bullied, please tell somebody, because let me tell you something, you're not alone. And it does get better, because it got better for me, alright? It got better for me, okay? So please do whatever it takes. If you have to change schools right now, because it's gonna get worse if you let it flow, So please, if you're being bullied, consult an adult immediately, please. Anyway, enough of my serious talk. Let's get back to the Q&A. Alright, Alfie Allen also asks, or once again asks, are you getting Minecraft for PlayStation 3? No, I'm not, because I have it on PC, and I gotta be honest with you, it's a lot better on PC. I don't play it as much as I used to, but it's definitely a good game to have if you have nothing else to play. But it's a good game. Drift Mania asks, have you ever played Need for Speed? Do you like it? I've never played Need for Speed, but I'm not a huge fan of driving games. They're not really my thing. I think the only driving game or racing game I've ever played is Gran Turismo 3 for the PlayStation 2. That was like 10 years ago, literally. But yeah, I bet it's a good game. I've heard a lot about it. Josh Banks asks, what made you like Grand Theft Auto? I guess it's just the kind of game it is. I mean, there's a lot of games that are like direct copies from Grand Theft Auto that, the idea came up right after Grand Theft Auto came out. I'm not gonna say names, but Grand Theft Auto is just unique because, I don't know, everything from the driving to the story to the characters, the style of the game, it's all great. So I really like that. But I guess ever since I was little, I really wanted to play it just to steal bikes and stuff. And eventually, when I got into the story, I got into the series, and that's how I got into Grand Theft Auto. Elijah Thompson asks, what do you think about the band Steel Panther? I have no idea what that is. Hold on, let me Google it. Wait, that's a metal band. Well, they look cool. I mean, I'm not a huge metal fan. I'm not that kind of music listener, but I'm sure it's a great band, and they look. The Mook1012 asks, what do you think Tommy and Tony are doing now, from GTA Vice City to GTA LCS, and can you say big ups to the Mook1012, please? Big ups to you, Mook1012, you are awesome. You've been subscribed to me for a long time now, so it's glad to see you still here. What do you think Tommy and Tony are doing right now? Well, I'm pretty sure Tony is still at his mother's house giving orders to random mafia people, and I'm sure Tommy is either in a wheelchair or really old in DS Mansion still. Yeah. Navarez K. Braun, I think you already asked, but anyway, he asks, did you watch the film Heat, and what's your favorite Trevor moment? I googled the film Heat the other day, and no, I've never watched it, but it looks really good. I actually am downloading it right now as we speak because, I mean, come on, it has, what was his name? It has Al Pacino and the other guy, which I forget his name. He was in Meet the Parents and Meet the Fockers. Great actor, and just putting them together, whoa, that's a great combination of actors. So I'm gonna watch it, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be amazing because it looks really good. And what's your favorite Trevor moment? My favorite Trevor moment is definitely the Trevor and Patricia moments because, my god, are those funny, and I just love how he and Patricia bond. It's just, I think it's one of the funniest things Rockstar did in Trevor's life, because you see this psychopathic guy who does nothing but kill girls and people and just be a psycho, ultimately falls in love with one of the most biggest mafia bosses, wife or whatever, which is an old lady that could be his mom. It's just so crazy how, it's the funniest thing ever. I love when he gets calls from her, everything. It's fun. It's funny as hell. Nazma Afral asks, Laura, if you had to line one of the following people up against the wall and slit their throat from behind, which one would it be and why? A, the artist formerly known as Prince. B, Patrick Stewart. C, Ricky Lake. Thanks also, has anyone ever told you you look like Sarah Silverman? Who's Sarah Silverman? I have no idea who she is. Let's Google. I look like her? What? There is no way. Well, I mean, if you find her, well, if you mean it in a good way, then thank you. Anyway, let's move on to the question. The question is, if I had to slit their throat from behind, who would it be? Well, it definitely would not be Patrick Stewart because he's an amazing actor. I loved his Star Trek performance. Prince, he's a great musician. So, I think I'm gonna have to go with Ricky Lake because I have no idea who he is. So, I know this is a bit of a psychopathic question, but I guess I could say Ricky Lake because I have no idea who he is. P.S. Luton Rules asks, I'm thinking of starting my own YouTube channel. What will you say? Time to make videos, cost, inspiration for videos, etc. This is an important question. If you're planning on starting a YouTube channel, I'd say go for it. It's a fun experience, something fun to do, and hey, when you have an audience, it's like the funnest thing ever because you can, you know, you can interact with your audience, you can make your audience laugh, this and that, yeah, whatever. Time to make videos. Now, I make videos in the morning. I don't know, I cannot make them in the afternoon or night. It's not the same for me. So, I make them in the morning. Cost. Making videos, well, it's like growing a business because when you start, like, don't spend that much money on mics or, you know, screen cappers or video game recorders. You know, when you're starting a YouTube channel, why don't you start with a camera against your TV? That's how I started. And then with time moving on, like I said, like a business, you can add up stuff, you know, add up a nice headset or, you know, stuff like that. You know, when you grow, you add stuff. And that's how I did. Eventually, I got a Dazzle. And from a Dazzle, I moved on to an HD PVR. And from Fraps, I moved on to a DX Story, and from a crappy PS3 headset mic, I moved on to a Turtle Beach headset. Inspiration for videos. Now, this is a very important thing. that you need to have if you're going to grow a channel. A YouTube channel cannot be managed without motivation. That's what I've always said. If you do not have motivation, you can't do a YouTube channel because you're eventually gonna give up on it and you're not gonna want to do it anymore. If you don't have motivation, I would start a YouTube channel, but I'm just gonna say from now it's not gonna last. Okay? However, if you have a lot of motivation for what you want to do, I can definitely tell you you're gonna get somewhere with that. Like, I had a lot of motivation, you know, even though it was really slow at first, I still kept going, I kept making videos, but, just gonna say, if you don't have motivation, it eventually gets old, you know, making videos for, like, 3 views, you're gonna get bored out of it. That's why you need a lot of inspiration and motivation, so, yeah, I would go for it if you don't have motivation, but like I said, it might not last. But still, go for it. There's no problem with starting a YouTube channel. It's not gonna hurt anybody. Detlin Spasov. I swear you guys have the craziest names I've ever seen. What's your favorite Grand Theft Auto? That's an interesting question because at this point I have no idea. I loved GTA 5 so much. I think it's becoming my favorite. But again, I also have to credit, you know, the Grand Theft Autos that have some of my, you know, old memories and stuff like Liberty City Stories. I know this is not everybody's favorite, but I think for now my favorite Grand Theft Auto is GTA 4. I love GTA 4. Some people found it boring, but I loved it. And the other day I 100% completed it, finally. I loved everything about it, and yeah. I think it's so far my favorite. Killer King Jack asks what's your PSN and do you love or hate bacon? My PSN is in the description if you want to add me. It's GTA Addict 211. So yeah. Do I love or hate bacon? I don't hate bacon, but I also am not obsessed with it like everybody seems to be for some reason. I don't know, just bacon doesn't attract my attention that much. It's bacon, you know. Like, it's bacon. It's just like Italian sausage or, you know, salami, or it's bacon. But it's definitely good. Selman Mumajnovic asks, why are you so pretty? I don't know how to answer these questions, but thank you. I take it as a compliment. I always take all the things you say as a compliment because, well, it's a compliment, I guess. Gamebo's Rocks asks, can you do a Grand Theft Auto 5 walkthrough? I am definitely gonna do one, but not right now because I have a ton of series going on and managing a lot of series. It's kind of time consuming, so I don't have time right now for a GTA 5 walkthrough because I have a lot of stuff like in my channel going on. So yeah. Bruno Ventura asks, he says, I know how to get a Bugatti in GTA 5. So do I. The adder, the famous adder. I love it. I have one in GTA Online. Replace once again asks, oh, how did you come up with the game XGamerGX? I've been waiting for this question for so long. Thank you, Replace. Well, it's actually pretty simple. When I was making my channel, I wanted to make something that had something to do with gamers. So back then the whole X thing between the names was really popular. So I wanted to do that. So my first name was XGamerGirlX, but somebody had taken it. So, since somebody took that name, I decided to shorten it up and just make it XGamerGX. And if you haven't figured out by now, XGamerGX stands for XGamerGirlX, so. What's your favorite Grand Theft Auto game? I already answered that. It is GTA 4 so far. Actually, thank you, Shirley, for answering that. Big and Brown Eyes asks, you have vacations on December? Because I live in South America and we have vacations on December until February, so yeah, weird, awkward. I do have, unlike the US, I have a full month of Christmas vacation. Sadly, America only has 1 week. hurts my heart. But, oh well. Damn, dude, you have 2 months? Holy crap, I'm jealous. Damn, 2 months, that's sweet. Shaoev Khan says, you're cute. Thank you. I take it as, once again, a compliment. PSN Baskerville WFNR co-leader asks, that's a long name. He asks when and why did you start YouTube? What is your favorite hobby besides games and YouTube? I never saw this question, yay. Alright. Why did I start YouTube? Well, at first I started it because, you know, I've had tons of YouTube channels since like 2007 or something. And, you know, I always closed them down because they were either, you know, not cool anymore to me, or I got bored out of them. But I started YouTube because I wanted to have a cool channel that I would just work on the weekends and stuff. And it was originally gonna be more of like a tech channel or something like that back in my tech days. But it ended up being a gaming channel. Sweet. Yeah. But yeah, that's why I started. What is your favorite hobby besides games and YouTube? Oh my god, that's a hard question because I actually don't do much. Well, I like making movies. I do short movies. I don't do them as much as I used to, and I used to do a lot of fan trailers. But yeah, that's what I do. And I don't know if you guys know this by now, but I'm a full-time musician. My school is a high school dedicated to music. Like, I practice every day. I take music in the morning and academics in the afternoon. So I'm a percussionist. I play every kind of percussion instrument, from the drums to the marimba to the xylophone to the timpani, you know, all that stuff. And yeah, I guess you could say it's a hobby. I'm not gonna do it for the rest of my life, but it's what I do a lot. Jose Lopez asks, what's your nationality? Now here's the thing, I got nationality confused with something else when I was Google that. So I guess you mean by nationality like where I'm from or something? Alright, so I was born in Boston, but I don't live in Boston. I've never lived in the US before. But if you mean nationality as of like my roots, I'm half Cuban, half Hispanic, and half American. And by Hispanic, I mean Puerto Rican. I'm half Cuban, Puerto Rican, and American. So, yeah, I have a lot of roots. And I think I also have Spain somewhere in there. I'm not sure. But I'm mainly Hispanic, and, yep. Rathul Hassan asks, can you learn how to download Grand Theft Auto 5? Oh my god. I don't want to be mean, but, okay, so many people are often requesting me to do how to download this, how to download that, how to download whatever. And some are even games that are not even on PC yet, or have never been on PC. Rathul, GTA 5 is not on PC. It's not gonna be on PC till 2015, so I heard. I'm not even sure. And, you know, I'm not even gonna do illegal downloads anymore. I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna do it anymore. It's wrong, and I don't want to teach people how to do stuff like that anymore. But anyway, I don't know how to download GTA 5, and I don't want to know how to download GTA 5 because I bought it! What the hell? Why want to freaking buy GTA 5? I mean, download GTA 5, but look, I'm not gonna do any more illegal downloads, so don't keep asking me, please. Little Gremlin asks, Laura, if you had to slowly drive over one of the following heads, so it caved under the weight, which one would it be? You guys asked some psycho questions. Whoa. 1. The little guy's head out of different strokes. 2. Dolphin Lundgren's head. 3. Paula Abdul's head. Please could you explain your reason too? Thanks. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna say, I'd rather not run over somebody's head, because I don't know who any of these people are, so I'm sorry, I can't really answer that. But Sorry, I don't know how to answer this. The Rockstar fanboy asked, firstly, I'd like to congratulate you for 2,000 subscribers. Thank you! It's so crazy, isn't it? I'd also like to say that I love your videos and even your personality. Thank you. You're a beautiful girl with a passion for gaming and video making, and I enjoy watching your videos, so keep it up. Rockstar fanboy, you are a beast, and thank you so much for the amazing words. That makes me feel amazing. Anyway, this question is, what advice would you give a YouTuber that wants to make videos like yours but doesn't know where to start? Again, motivation. That is, for me, the most important thing you need to start a YouTube channel, because without motivation, it's just not gonna be the same. You're eventually gonna give up. Also, like I said, don't start with the most expensive mic or the most expensive video game capture device. You know, start out slow. If you have to start with a camera or a camera phone against your TV, start like that. And even though it's the worst quality, it's gonna get you some views. People people still watch that nowadays. I know, believe it or not, they do. I still watch that stuff, you know? So, you know, don't get the most expensive mic, you know. Eventually, when you grow more, maybe get 100 subscribers or something, then I get a better mic. That's what I did. I got a headset when I got like 200 subscribers or something. What else? You are going to need a lot of patience because you do not get subscribers overnight. It took me a full year to get 100 subscribers, but after that, I do tell you that you're gonna start getting a lot more of an audience. After, you know, the first 100 subscribers is always the hardest. After that, the subscribers come like, woo! And you got yourself a little audience. So I think that's all I would have to say. Also, learn how to do Photoshop, because, you know, if you have, if you want to have like a cool background, like I've always made my own backgrounds. Nobody's ever done a background for me, as far as I'm concerned. I don't remember. But yeah, do your own backgrounds, you know, use your creativity. That's what you need. And also, a cool way to like grow and, you know, I guess you could say get views, is to do something that somebody else hasn't done yet. Like maybe tutorials or game reviews for some game that nobody's ever reviewed, even though there's reviews for every game. Just try and find something that you like that nobody else does. Like me, for example, I did a Bullied 100% completion walkthrough, which nobody has ever done. There's tons of Let's Plays out there, but there's no legit guide to get 100%. So I was definitely the first one, at least in the PS2 version, and let me say that series was pretty successful, I gotta admit. So yeah. He also asks, as a side note, I'd love to collab with you as soon as possible to happen, but just keep it in mind that I need someone to collab with. I'm open to collab with whoever, you know, just as long as we give each other enough credit, as I would say, like you promote me, I'll promote you, I guess. But yeah, I'm open for collabs. In fact, this Friday I'm gonna be in a podcast with some YouTubers that found me, which is pretty cool, and hopefully it'll go smoothly. We're having a lot of time zone issues because they're from the UK and I'm not even in America, but yeah, it's supposed to be really cool. So yeah. Alfie Allen asks, do you have a boyfriend? No, I don't. Alright, Shirty3. Wow, Shirty3, I have not seen you in a while. What's your favorite music genre? Look, I listen to all kinds of music except for heavy metal and like rock, like that, you know, like rock, you know. But like the genre that I listen to the most is indie, electro, and I think I could say white girl music. I'm sorry, but I had to say it. But yeah, that's what I listen to. Hubcap Ninja asks, what do you think about GTA 5 winning Game of the Year? My friend, that is pretty obvious. That's not the only game of the year they're gonna win. I can tell you that for sure. They're gonna win another one pretty soon. But, yeah. Flaming Ninja 6761 asks, do you think you're a good driver in Grand Theft Auto games? Yes, I am, definitely. And I know there might be some people that disagree with me, but I can tell you that I'm a good driver in Grand Theft Auto. I have way too much experience to be a bad driver, you know? I'm kidding. But yeah, I'm a good driver. I'm in there, you know? Alright, so I think that's about it for the questions. Let me just make sure. Those are the top comments. Yep, that is about it for the YouTube comments. However, I do have more questions here in my personal messages. I did get some because I got questions in Twitter, Facebook. I got questions everywhere. So let's go to the inbox. Alright, Megadead Reconning sent me a question and he says, have you completed GTA 5 100%? I am in the brink of completing it. But I'm definitely gonna get there soon, and it's gonna be crazy. And that is it for the personal questions here on YouTube. Right, let's go on to Twitter. Woo! Alright, Josh Johnson asks, if you were a character in Grand Theft Auto, which one would... Wait, what would you want your character to be like? Also, will you ever visit Canada? I would love to visit Canada. I almost said camera. What the frick? I would love to visit Canada. I don't know when, but one day. And if I were a character, what was the question? What would you want your character to be like? Well, I guess I would like my character to look like me, obviously. I don't know, I would like my character to be a badass and freaking dominate the streets of whatever town it is that Grand Theft Auto is on. But yeah, that's what my character would be like. He also asks, what city would you rather live in? Liberty City, Vice City, Los Santos, San Fierro, or Las Venturas? I would have to say Vice City. I love Vice City so much. So I would definitely live in Vice City because it's freaking amazing. Plus, I go to Vice City. Black X Fusion Dennis asks, can you be a gangster? Probably not because, well, considering that I am the most wimpiest person and I'm afraid of shooting a gun, so I would be a terrible gangster. But, I mean, I'm a good gangster in a video, but in real life, I would probably never be one. I do have a good gangster accent, though. That would probably make me fit in a little more. Hey, girl, I say, Brian, you got a problem? You better tell me because I'm interested. That was my gangster impression. Plus, I'm Hispanic, so that should be another reason to be a gangster. Because a lot of Hispanic people are gangsters. No name, Hey Distracted asks, Q&A, what song do you secretly like that you shouldn't? Oh my god. I actually really like, I really like Heartbreaker by Justin Bieber. And I shouldn't like it, but I like the song. It's a good song. And it's a different kind of song, I guess, from him. I mean, I've never liked Justin Bieber's music. It's just not my type of music, but I don't hate the guy. It's just, it's a little bit embarrassing to like his one song. Actually, I like two of his songs from his new album. But yeah, that's the song. And the other song is, heck, I don't even remember the name of it. All Bad. I don't know. I like those songs. I don't know why I shouldn't, but I like them. Alright, so I think this is for the Q&A. Bullied It's King asks, if you had to give your all-time favorite celebrity present, who would it be and what would you get them? But I think I would give Ryan Gosling a freaking box of chocolates and tell him, you never know what you're gonna get. I'm kidding. I'm really bad at making jokes. I'm sorry. But yeah, I guess that's the present I would give them. Alright, so The Killer is Dead asks, how powerful was your PC when you started gaming on it, and what got you into gaming in the first place? My PC has always been the same, only that I think the what was it called? It's something in it is slowed down. I don't even know, but what got you into gaming in the first place? Ever since I'm little, like I said, I've been a tomboy, so I've always really been into gaming. I think what got me into gaming was that stepbrother I told you guys about when I was like 7 or something. He had like a bunch of consoles and stuff. He had a GameCube, PS1, PS2. I think he had these Nintendo 64, but it was always broken. But yeah, that's what got me into gaming. I play a lot of these games. And that is it for the questions on Twitter. Right, moving on to the Facebook. Oh my god, guys, I can't find the questions on Facebook. What the heck? Justin Ansley asks, who is your favorite GTA character so far in the GTA series? I think it's Nico Bellic. I have no idea why I like him so much, but I don't know, I just like his lifestyle, I guess. Even though it's not the happiest, it's kind of like entertaining to see. I also love his accent. I don't know why, but yeah, that's why. All right, so that is it, guys. That is it for every single question. I hope. Oh my god, I hope I'm not missing anything. Right, so yes, that is it. Right, guys, so whoa, an hour. Whoa. Right, so I want to thank you so much for watching. I hope that I answered all of you guys' questions. If you didn't get your question out, then make sure to save it. I will eventually do another Q&A. I don't know when, but soon. So yeah, it was great answering your questions once again. Thank you so much. It was so great, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. And I hope you enjoyed having your question answered. So yeah, I'm gonna go play some GTA Online because I really want to. So goodbye, guys. You guys are bosses. You guys are amazing, and I love you guys. I really do. Peace.